So in other words, a country led by women will lead to failure. This is the standard view of women. So this obviously lets us know that women have an inferior status within Islam, right? Well, thank you
Wait
very
a
much,
minute.
World Changer. Yes?
Is this
Yes?
a factual statement, or
This
is
is
this like,
straight out of the Sharia.
now, as in, is this like, does Islamic source, when writing this, in the mind of the writer, does he believe that this is a factual statement? Because, as far as I know, there are many leaders that are women, and they succeed pretty well in different areas of things.
Well,
I'm
but
not
this is,
sure.
look, this is standard practice, right? This is simply, look, remember, the Sharia will never be implemented fully until the end of time, or rather the end times, when, you know, when Muhammad comes back and so on. Then you'll see full Sharia. But until then, we will have the best effort they can make. Until then, right? So now, this is simply what I wanted to raise. Now, just also on the question of mutta, I wanted to bring up, so to cover some things that were asked of me earlier. Temporary marriage or mutta technically has been abolished within Sunni Islam. It still happens, but technically speaking, it is abolished within Sunnah Islam, right?
Do you want to quickly define mutta for our audience?
Mutta is temporary marriage, right? Don't forget that marriage in Islam, the nikah, does not mean, it's not a sacrament of marriage. Nikah effectively means legal sexual intercourse, right? It is strictly defined as just legal sexual intercourse for which you cannot be killed.
Yeah, you did show us that definition in our previous live discussion, didn't you?
Yes, I just discussed that. Yes.
Yeah, you did show that. Okay.
So any questions if there's any questions from the comment section in the chat, just drop it in. And so Shamoon, I'll let you continue from here if you can tell us some things.
From the Christian perspective?
From the Christian perspective, yeah, just to start off to give us, and then I can provide counterpoints.
Okay, so from the Christian perspective, since this is a comparative discussion, I've actually divided the section into two, as to how Christianity views women, and then how does Christianity encourage treatment toward women. Okay, so those in the audience, if you guys want to quickly open Proverbs chapter 31, and Ephesians 5 would also be a good one to kind of keep at hand. So in Proverbs 31, you have the idea of a woman who is somewhat of a provider. She provides like stability within home.
Do you want to share your screen, Shamoon? Because I can share your screen.
I don't have the notes. I've actually gotten handwritten.
Okay, fine. If you can just go through them then.
Okay. So that's why I was actually, these are verses that people can just open. Proverbs chapter 31 from verses 10 downwards, is that the woman is actually a provider. She provides stability. She works while the husband, relaxes on the street corners with other men. He feels proud of her or of his wife. That is such a great thing to him. She's such a blessing to the children and to the husband. Moreover, her authority is that she makes major financial decisions. That the woman actually is like, the proverb writer, he actually says that she, okay, there we go. I can't clearly see on your screen.
Yeah, I'm just magnifying, but yeah, I just grabbed the first reference. Yeah, a wife of noble character who can find, she's worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life.
Yeah. So as you keep progressing into this thing, you'll notice that she brings him, verse 12. She brings him good, not harm. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. She is like the merchant ships, bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it is still night. Okay, something is blocking there.
Oh, sorry about that. Yep, go on.
Okay.
She provides food
like
for her family.
Verse 16 for me also is a very significant one, that actually she considers a field and buys it out of her earrings and plants and vineyard or whatever. So she's making major financial decisions for the family. When I read that, I was like, that that is that truly, to a certain extent, leaves no, there's no real differentiation between a male and a woman in regards to them as persons before God. They are able, and there's capacity given to women to perform such highly regarded duties that would generally, from at least the Muslim perspective, would be given to the man. He considers this and he does that, and whatever the case is. And so it really is a different thing. And so
Perspective. Yeah.
also, yeah, it's a different perspective. She is also wise, by the way. Something that last time you brought up is that the woman, within at least the Islamic context, I'll leave you to elaborate on that later,
Mm-hmm.
a little later, is that she is wise. Do you see that in
No, women are considered to be half the value of a man, and they are half
yes.
of the intelligence of a man. So women are deficient in intelligence. These are the official words of Muhammad. Women are deficient in their intelligence. In fact, let me try and
That,
search for those so I can try and find that term. But yeah,
verse, at least, okay, from the Christian perspective, at least, verse 26, Proverbs 31, she opens her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
right.
So, yeah, so that once again, she is wise. And yeah, also the fact that she looks well to the ways of her household, and she eats not the bread of idleness. She is an overseer of her household.
Well,
There's great responsibility and a great respect and regard for the women at this stage in Christianity. How does Christianity view women?
right.
Christianity views women greatly. And well, we go back to also Genesis, where man and woman are made in likeness of image, so that in itself is such a great thing. Another thing that I wanted to while you look at your stuff
Yeah.
there,
Well, yeah.
Ephesians 5:21.
I'll
Ephesians
try and find that.
5:21.